Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video and a brand new channel as well. Today, as you can see, we will actually be doing a box opening on the SH Figuarts Kid Klilyn. Of course, in this video we will be discussing his articulation, his colors, etc. But before we get started, let's go ahead and give you guys a little bit of a detail of what this channel will consist of. It will consist of, just like our name says, a lot of anime content, stuff like that. Any top 10 videos, more SH Figuarts, box openings, reviews, etc. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Also, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with this. So as you can see, we have our box here. It's pretty much a normal standard SH Figuarts box that looks great all around. If you want to see it in more detail, make sure you pause the video. But let's go ahead and dive into the figure. So Kid Klilyn here stands about 3.5 inches tall, and he is about 9 centimeters in the metric system. Alright, so first impression here, he looks pretty good as far as his sculpt and everything, but one impressive thing about Kid Klilyn is that he does come with a lot of accessories, such as 3 heads. He does come with a smiling face, kind of a open, kind of like Kamehameha, screaming, yelling, power up face, whatever you want to call it, and his smirking face, kind of like, you know, yeah, I did it. What you gonna do about it, huh? If you look pretty good in his forehead, the details are incredible. Another thing is he does come with 4 pairs of hands and 1 extra hand to hold either the Dragon Ball or the stone. It does come with open hands, grappling hands, peace sign hands, martial arts hands, and like I said, the open hand. To hold these guys right here, the stone and the 6-star Dragon Ball. Obviously the stone is very iconic in Dragon Ball, so if you don't know about it, oh well. It does come with the Kamehameha as well. Really good detail on the Kamehameha. Every single angle looks incredible. Alright guys, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with Kid Klilyn's articulation. We're actually going to start from head to toe. We're going to see how much he can look back and how much he can see forward. So as you can see, he can lean back with his head that much right there, and he can lean forward a pretty good amount. Yeah, he can lean forward quite well. He can actually stand pretty good too without, you know, him falling. Anyways, in the back of it, I don't really like how you can see that gap right there. Behind his head is just kind of bad, but anyways, the symbol there is actually really good. It matches up with the front. There's like, the paint itself is actually really clean. It's not like, you know, all over the place. Something that I didn't mention earlier when I was talking about the faces is that they did such a wonderful job, and I wanted to go over it again just to show you guys in case you didn't see it. You can see that his eyebrows, that 6 dots there, and his eyes and everything look just really, really good. It looks pretty much spot on to how the anime had him. So nice job out there, Tamashi. That was really good of you guys. Anyways, another thing is his colors. One thing that I didn't like so much is his colors from the neck to the chest. It actually doesn't match pretty well. Alright, so his shoulder, as you can see, it does have up and down movement. It can go up this much high. It's a single jointed shoulder, and the material here, it's actually really good. It doesn't get in the way like most other SH Figuarts gi, so that's pretty good. It has good rotation overall. Single jointed elbow as well, but it can actually go to 90-degree, which is actually really, really good. It gives you some pretty good poses. You can bring the arm back, etc. Wrist wise, you can do a full 360 spin. You can also put it up and down, so it's actually just a single jointed, small little single jointed wrist, just a standard one. You can bring it in this much right here, let's see, like that, and you can bring it out that much. So I mean, just pretty standard, nothing too fancy about it. Ab crunch wise, let's see, can pull it up a little. Man, his joints are tight. I'm gonna have to play around with him, but anyways, you can lean him forward this much, and you can bring him back this much right here, which actually just looks more like he's just standing. But well, at least you can do that without, you know, making this right here, because you can lean him more back, but see that thing right there in the middle, you can actually see the joint, so it doesn't look too pleasant. Anyways, so his belt actually swivels around and does a full 360. If you want to pose him like, you know, air is hitting at him, you can do that like this. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at his knee joints. Let's see. Wow, his knees are super stiff. But anyways, you can actually see the knee joint, which, I mean, to be honest, by now we shouldn't be so surprised. Tamashi still hasn't made a proper knee without the joint showing. So I mean, I guess we gotta deal with it. Hip movement, he does rotate a little bit, not too much, but you can actually see the joints right at the hips. This is how much he can actually spread his legs open, so he can't do the full splits. Like I said, the back of his knees are actually exposed, the knee joints, so it doesn't look so great. Overall, it's still functional, so I mean, can't really complain. This right here, you can do a front kick, and that's how much of a front kick he can do. His ankles are actually kind of tight, that's why I had to leave it like that. But anyways, this is a side kick there. As we can see here, the bottom of his shoes actually look pretty good, just like the way in the anime does. Like I mentioned before, his ankles are so tight, super tight. I think these are the tightest joints that he has, are his ankles, because everything else looks pretty good. His waist, his head, yeah, I mean, they're all tight, but they're not like this. Like, this is just stiff. So I guess I'm just gonna have to keep playing around with it and see if I can fix it. But I just don't want to put so much pressure on it. I might break it. Jesus Christ. But anyways, that's how much it can go in. At the moment, there's not much that I can go out on those joints. But anyways, he does have his toe joint there too. My bad, guys. I meant to say toe hinge. But anyways, let's go ahead and give this figure a rating. Overall, I thought that it was a great figure. Out of 10, I would probably give him an 8.5. The reason for that is because he does come with a lot of accessories. He comes with this Kamehameha, a stand, the Dragon Ball, the stone, 3 heads, and you know, all the hands and everything. His articulation is wonderful. The only thing is that, you know, his ankle is kind of stiff. But overall, great figure, highly recommend it. Anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you guys on the next episode of Anime All In. In the meantime, go ahead and enjoy these pictures that we took of Kid Krillin with awesome poses. See you guys. Peace.